welcome to... Oh, I've just knocked the phone with my with my head, actually, with my glasses. Hello there, and welcome to today's online class. My name is Julie Kettlewell, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. And today I am running and sharing my ice cream class, as it says there. I've just noticed I've got a typo on there. I've missed my L out and put something else instead. So hopefully you can understand what that means. I've just noticed that. But anyway, so today I'm running this as a class, and I want to say hi to the ladies who have joined the class, who are Karen, Annette, Marjorie, Mandy, Vanessa, Shan, Diane and Kirsty. So thank you, girls, and welcome to the class. And if anybody else is crafting along, then that's fine. I do have to warn you, unusually for me, I'm actually filming this at home today because I'm having my hair done soon and my hairdresser's coming round. So I thought, oh, I might not have time to go over to the office before. Well, I certainly won't have time before. And this is Thursday, by the way, when I film this. And I won't have much time after. And I thought, oh, I'll just bring my stuff home and I'll video at home. And some of our neighbours are having a kitchen extension. And today, the men are so noisy and they're like cutting bricks with one of those axle grinder tools. And I have to say, they've been dropping a few swears in as well. So I've thought twice about actually even filming this video. So I'm certainly going to do it in parts. And I'll probably piece them together so you won't even notice. But I'll let you know what time the videos are going to be up. I'll break them down and things like that. So yeah, they seem to be quiet at the minute. Maybe they're having a tea break or something. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through the pack that I sent you. And I do put things in quite a particular order. So you will have had half a pack of the papers. I've got a full pack here, but you've got 6 sheets of these papers. And I'm going to talk to you about what you need to do with these soon, because we're going to do some prep work and then I'm going to come back. So then, oh, you should have a biscuit and a coffee as well. Couldn't put an ice cream in for obvious reasons. So in your pack here, I'm just going to pull it out as it is. I have put everything the same in people's packs because I am a bit of a stickler for doing it in order. These bags are really rattly because these ones are biodegradable. Okay, so let's sort this. It looks quite dark on my film today. Anyway, let's sort these bits out and let's go through what you need for what card. So if you take the big piece of soft sea foam out from the back and the large A5 envelopes, I didn't have any DL envelopes. This is for this card, okay? So if you grab that and then over to this side, there should be 3 smaller white circles, 1 purple posy, oh man, oh, it slipped under there, and 2 pool party ones. So there's 6 circles there. So put those to one side with that piece of soft sea foam, and then a piece of purple posy scrap, which is for doing this sentiment here. It's probably longer and wider than you need, but it was left over. So they can be put to one side for that card, all right? And the big envelope, yeah? Then there are 2 other envelopes for the other cards. Now, that piece has sneaked out. So there's 2 envelopes. You can put those to one side. And then underneath at the bottom, there's a purple posy A6 card, and there was a piece of white that goes with it. Now, if you need, there's 2 pieces of white, but one's a lot bigger than the other. If you need to check it, it'll be 10 centimetres by 14.3. This is for this shaker card here. Yeah. Okay. And the other things that you need for this one, in a little bag, you should have, and I didn't mention these, some sprinkles. I've kept mine in the tub. And also for this card, you should have some white ribbon, you've got a metre of that. You won't need a metre. I've kept that to one side. You also have a piece of acetate that's in the bag with these, yeah? I've put that in there so you don't lose it because it's see-through. Now, I've run out of acetate now because I had a couple of last-minute bookings and didn't have enough for myself. So I'm going to have to improvise with something else. But anyway, the acetate's in with your sprinkles, and then you've got your ribbon. You also need a circle die of some description, would be really handy to do this card. Or it could be a square or any shape, really. So we can put these to one side with an envelope. And then this card, there's quite a few elements for this card. You have a pool party background. And then there's a purple posy, smaller one, and a white one. And then you've got the pool party and the scallop rectangle for the front. A smaller purple posy. So this is smaller than the other purple one. It's the same size as the white ones for the other card. That's going to go on there. And then you've got a small die. And you could do with a nice little sentiment for that, because the sentiments in this stamp set don't fit in there. Or you could just decorate it with a nice green. It's just used as a closure, really. So they are for that card. So what we're going to do first is I don't want you to dive into the papers and cut them down and not have enough left. So the main paper, oopsie, just knocked everything over nearly then. Sorry to make anybody seasick. Oh, they're starting sawing again now. So I'll just do this prep video and then I'll have a little rest. So the main paper that you need to be mindful of is this piece here, okay? And we need to keep half of it, not that way, we need to keep half of it landscape. Okay, for this card. So what I'm going to suggest we do is grab your trimmer now. Okay, grab your trimmer and cut it at 6 inches just to halve it, and then that way, yeah. And then you know you've got that, and you can actually put it with these bits for that card, yeah. And then we know we've got that. Now, it would be handy. The only ink I've stamped with today is Blackberry Bliss. It would be handy. I think I put that in the description for you to have that, but basic grey would work, or even black would work. We're not actually doing any stamping of the ice creams and lollies today because it would have meant me adding other colour ink pads onto the cost of the class. And of course, I want to keep that down. All right. And obviously, I did forget to say, you've got your stamp set and your punch in the kit too. So mine are in the bag at the side of me. So what we're going to do prep-wise is, we've got this left, yep. And I want you to also grab the rest of the papers. Now remember, I've got 2 of each, and take out the lollies. Yeah. And the other ice cream, that one that's like a Mr. Whippy one, yeah. And we're gonna do some prep, all right? We're gonna do some cutting, so that when we then come to assemble our cards, all the prep's done, and we're just sort of assembling, really. So we don't need any cutting out for this because we're going to use the punch for that one. But for this one, and it opens like that, we need 3 ice creams, yeah, of the cornetto style ones. We need 3 of the Mr. Whippies, and we need 3 lollies, all right? We also need 3 ice creams for this one as well. And you could do a 4th one if you wanted an ice cream there, if you've not got a sentiment for that bit. All right, so What I want you to do is, so you're going to need 6 or maybe 7 ice creams. Obviously, we've got plenty here. Now, I think it's nice to do 2 single scoops and a double scoop. And the same here. Oh, I've got 2 double scoops there and a single. So that means we need 3 doubles and 3 single scoops. Plus, if you want 1 for this piece, all right? So there's a lot of cutting involved a bit today to use these papers. And don't worry if you've got bits left over like that seem wasted, because we're going to use our punch and punch some of the cones from this, well, 1 really, but you can punch a few extra cones out for the other shaker card. So I'll just, what I like to do is I like to cut round them like scruffily first, like that. Yeah, now the builders are getting noisy again. And I like to leave a little white edge around. Right, what I'm going to do, because they're banging and it's a bit annoying. So that's how I've started there with that one. I leave a little white edge. So I'm going to carry on cutting. And it is only, probably looking at my timer, just before 2:15. So I think it's 15 minutes okay to cut out 6 or 7 ice creams, 3 Mr. Whippies and 3 lollies. Yeah, and I'll see you back here at 2:30. I'll put the video on at 2:30, and we're going to be making this card first. And you will need a trimmer for this one with a scorer. All right, I'll see you at 2:30 with our cutouts.